Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Good to see you all. Happy New Year. I know we're only a few days into the new year, but hope you all are enjoying yourselves. Thank you so much for the head pat, Princess Trashy. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. And hello to you too, Trash Pat Char. Thank you for the first redeem. Appreciate it. It should be showing up in the corner there. I don't know why it's not. Let me go ahead and quickly fix that here. Ba, 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 ba. First. Trash Bat Char. There we go. There we go. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rad Nomad. I'm a psychedelic DJ wizard. And I just went back to work today after taking a very nice week and a half? Yeah, about a week and a half long vacation. I always try to take a few days um, around the end of the year off just so I can kind of disconnect, enjoy time with family, enjoy time with my wife, enjoy time with my cats. They definitely got spoiled this week with me just chilling with them consistently, cuddling them. My wife says that they were upset and looking for me when I went to work this morning. But it was a nice vacation. I definitely needed it. Um, Not that work has been like difficult necessarily or has been like, I don't know, unfulfilling or anything like that. It's just I don't know. I find that the more chance I have to kind of disconnect from it, the better overall mentally I am. And I think just kind of logging back on today kind of made me realize that that's still the case. So, all that to be said, trying to figure out what I really wanted to do with today's stream, and not even just that, but I guess the streams over the next couple weeks here, right, as we kind of settle into the new year. I haven't actually sat down to think through what I actually want to accomplish this year. Um, Even just kind of trying to think over the past year, it's not that I didn't get a lot done, but I feel like most of my accomplishments were more just like kind of a little bit of light lifestyle changes that are meant to set me up for more success down the road, if that makes sense. I think the biggest, I'll call it an accomplishment, right, was the model upgrade here. Because this is a model that I am incredibly happy with and had a lot of very talented people help me kind of bring this to life. Um, so I'm very happy with how it looks, and it's I think kind of revitalized some ideas in me as to how I want kind of my branding to look. As you can kind of see, one of the other things that it inspired was this background behind me, which I made in Blender. I didn't make the uh, spacey background or the kind of horizon line, but I did make the planet in the back with the clouds, and I did make the water effects down below. Um, and then I think some of you might have seen at the end of last stream, I actually put together a small video that I want to start using as an intro and outro video. I think I might tweak it a little bit to kind of add a little bit more to it, but basically, um, actually, let me go ahead and show you all. Uh, oh, so this was something that where do I put this where? Chat might be on. It might be on top of chat. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, this was something that I had put together um with the help of essentially Warudo and Blender. So all of these planets I made in Blender. I mean, very simple, right? It's just spheres with some textures on it, and then kind of painstakingly position them in Blender, and then putting various effects. Sorry, painstakingly placing them in Warudo rather, and then moving my model around and just doing some animations so that we're kind of standing or walking around on them. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I do think it lingers a little bit on each activity, a little too long. so I'll probably change that in the future. Um, I don't know. I want to do more stuff like this, just be able to kind of design like these kind of like light animations or just these light things that I can stick my model in. Just kind of show like, hey, I'm a I'm technically a space traveler, even though I haven't done a whole lot of traveling in the context of my streams. There was the one background I had, which I added a little bit of kind of space movement as if we were in a moving ship. That'd be a fun thing to do, is to come up with a ship design. Um, I think I mentioned at my last debut that I did start thinking a little bit more about what kind of lore I wanted to have. Um, I think the biggest reveal for those who might not have been there for that. Here. So y'all ready? Welcome on in, Zeph. Good to see you. So the biggest reveal that I wanted to mention that I talked about during my debut was that this necklace is actually me. Right? It's not like just a necklace I wear. It's not like a symbolic representation of me. It is physically me. I am inside this necklace, inside this jewel. And the reasoning behind that is because part of my studies brought me into contact with something called strange matter, which is a theoretical form of matter that forms in this core of neutron stars that gets released when two neutron stars collide with each other. Uh, this matter is one of the most stable pieces of matter in the universe, but at the cost of corrupting anything it comes into contact with. And unfortunately, I was in the way. It came into contact with me and essentially tore myself apart and forced it into this small necklace. And what you are seeing, this body here, the clothes, the hat, everything, that is a projection that the necklace is producing out of just sheer determination and sheer will to live. That's about as far as I have. Still thinking through what exactly that means. I want to get some art kind of commissioned to show that a little bit. Um, Still kind of waiting to see how that comes to fruition. Also kind of thinking through some maybe journal entries to write kind of about that experience. But that's the kind of thing that I want to do more in 2026, right? Is kind of flesh out this character of Rad Nomad. Um, Flesh out their backstory, flesh out, I guess, who they are, where they've been, what they want to do. Coconut Hen, exactly. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut this video off. Um, I will eventually switch to that as a more permanent one once I think I add a little bit more to it. Um, but yeah, I did want to spend a little bit of today. I didn't really go in with any solid ideas of what I wanted to do. I was kind of planning on keeping it pretty low key, maybe even like just chatting. But I did want to spend a little bit of time going over the program, I guess the game. I don't know what you would call it. The immersive experience. Go. You even call this a game? I don't know. I know a few of my friends have used it for like co-working streams and all that because you could basically like spend time creating a model and then you use it to like basically just keep track of things you want to do, right? Whether you're like working on something creatively or whether you're trying to get some tasks done, you use it to kind of like set timers and track your progress and stuff. And it's got a pretty robust character creation component to it as well, as far as I know. So yeah, I figured I'd spend a little bit of time checking it out. I'll go ahead and do a very quick shout out. Uh, my sister Royalis is actually the one who got this for me. And she actually streamed with me uh, last Monday. Yes, last Monday. Um, so she just started streaming a couple months ago. If you want someone chill to watch, she mostly does like Final Fantasy and Genshin Impact type stuff. So if you're looking for anyone new to follow, you can follow her. Um, we will probably do another uh, collab together in the near future. I had a great time playing with her. Um, I didn't realize she had never played Portal 2 before that. I mean, I think we both picked up the mechanics pretty quickly. And I definitely played that game when I was younger. It's just been a while, and like I said, I never completed it until last stream. I'm honestly kind of surprised we got it done in one shot, too. But it was great playing with her. I would love to play more games with her. Um, let's see, what else? I started crocheting. That's that's something I picked up. My mom actually it wasn't for Christmas. It was I think probably for my birthday a while back. She got me a Wooble, which is like a small like learn to crochet kit. Um, I picked it up very fucking quick and got that Wooble knocked out in like 2 days. I put pictures on Discord and Blue Sky. If y'all wanted to check it out. It has evolved since those pictures. I gave it feet. That was a request from my wife. She said he looks nice, but he needs some feet. So I found a random instruction on how to make small nubs, and then I stitched them together. It's not great. I think it's a little bit amateurish, but I'm very proud of it because I feel like I picked it up pretty quickly. I've got to say, y'all, the experience of making a wooble is very, very different from doing literally anything else in crochet because, oh my god, I am struggling. I went out very, like, set on, okay, I'm gonna go all into crocheting. I bought a bunch of yarn. I bought a little, like, kind of intro to crochet book with a bunch of recipes in it. I had another kit that I was working on. So the first problem is that other kit that I got, the needle that I got for it is actually too small and it's fraying the yarn. So I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to return that needle. I think I just need to go buy a new one. Um, but then the book that I got, which has instructions on how to make scarves and stuff, it's just taking me a while to kind of get through it. It's the Wooble yarn is very forgiving and very high quality. So literally any other yarn like just frays easily. It just kind of gets all just stringy and gross. Um, but I'm making progress. I'm getting there. I think the next big thing though is I need to get like a really bright fucking light because the yarn I got is like really dark and it's hard to see like where my stitches are on it. But I'm working on it. I got like the initial row done. So I want to make what I'm trying to do is basically make the scarf that I'm currently wearing. Like that's my goal right now is to make a purple scarf. So we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, y'all. I'm looking forward to it though. I enjoyed the process of making that wooble. So I think it is a hobby I can really grow into. I picked it up really fucking quick. And it was the type of thing where once because the gist of it right is all you really need is a basic set of instructions on like where to put the next stitches and what the next stitches are. So once you build up that muscle memory and know like how to do those stitches, it's literally just a matter of I don't know, kind of sitting there and then just doing those stitches. I was watching TV. My wife and I binge watched the show White Lotus on HBO Max, and I was just literally stitching the wooble the entire time we were watching it. I think we did a season and a half of it while I was watching it. It was great. Oh, that's another thing. We watched a fuck ton of television over the break. Oh my god. If any of y'all are looking for good shows to watch, Pluribus, I would 100% recommend. Fantastic show. Um, Made by the same creator as Breaking Bad. So I kind of already went into it with high expectations, but I also really like Rhea Seehorn as an actress, so definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it already. The new Fiona and Cake is pretty good. I really enjoyed that show. I don't think it was as good as the first season, but I don't want that to deter you from watching it because it is still a very quality show. I mentioned this before. I'm going to say it again. I'm sorry. Um, Whatever Adventure Time media comes out, I'm going to watch. Like it's one of those shows where I'm just so fascinated and like swayed by the world building they've done for that show, where it's just like I give me more, like I will keep watching it. So, plus I think there's another spinoff that's going to come out soon, which I'm looking forward to as well. Uh, like I said, White Lotus was. I enjoyed White Lotus. I mean, it's kind of like it's like part half mystery, half kind of drama. Like every season starts. I'm not going to spoil too much of the show, but it's just like every season kind of starts off with like a mystery that's happened, right? Usually it's like, oh, someone got murdered, right? So that's literally like the first 5 minutes of the episode, and it's like you need to watch the show in order to kind of see what events got set into motion that led to that, and how all these people's lives are affected by like the light interactions they each had with each other, right? The first season I think does it the best. The second season was really good. Third season was okay. I wasn't as enthralled by the casting on that one, but it was still enjoyable in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, I'm trying to think. Was there any other shows I was watching? I also I just started Firefly too. I guess that's another one, but that was literally like a day or two. I think that was like yesterday we started that. Um, that is a show I have admittedly been putting off for a long time. I think I tried starting it in college and couldn't get into it. I don't know. It's one of those things where when I went to college, I had a lot of friends that were super into, like, for lack of a better word, fandom, right? So they were very into Doctor Who. They were very into Supernatural. They were very into Sherlock. Just very into like a lot of these kind of different shows. And I picked up a little of it here and there. Like Doctor Who I watched a ton of. I think at this point I'm mostly caught up on all the new stuff. I think the biggest gap I had, like I watched the latest Doctor as well, who's really good. I didn't finish all of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. I think I have a season left with her, and then I have all the specials with David Tennant that I have to finish. And then I'm pretty much caught up there. Um, Sherlock I enjoyed. First two seasons were great. Um, third season's okay. Like they really should have. They probably should have just stopped it at the second season, in my opinion. Um, like I enjoy the premise and I enjoy like kind of bringing him into the modern age, but I do feel like they kind of ran out of ideas on what to do with him. I don't know. I wasn't as thrilled with the later seasons. They're not ones that I would go back to personally, but I would watch the first two seasons over and over again because they're just very good television. Um, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, all that to be said, Firefly was another show that kind of got that same attention in the same way that like the other kind of like shows with big fandoms had, right? In the sense of like, it's a cult classic. It had that kind of nerdy attraction to it. So I kind of knew about that going into it, but didn't. The first time I tried it, I couldn't really get super far into it. It just didn't pull me in. It's pulled me in now, y'all. Um, basically space western. Like that is Firefly, right? It's a bunch of guys who live on the it's a bunch of guys and girls who live on the edge of the universe, traveling around, basically taking odd jobs because they chose to live outside of like kind of the bigger like imperialistic society that has taken over like their homes, right? That's the gist of it. So interesting premise, interesting group of characters. The writing is fucking fantastic in it. Oh my god, everyone's like there's so many good lines in that show. I'm not gonna get it right. I'm sorry. One of my favorite lines early on was like, um, "You don't seem to be burdened by an overabundance of schooling." like, like just like that. It's like a journey of a sentence, but it was great. I like that a lot. So yeah. Um, trying to think, were there any other shows I was watching? I think I got most of it actually. Um, I guess the last point I'll kind of go on, and I swear I will get to go in just a minute here, but I got really, really fucking into Underscores the musician over the past couple weeks. And those of you who know me and have heard me talk about music know that I jump from obsession to obsession pretty frequently. Um, I like to listen to a lot of stuff, and I like to just kind of bounce across different genres and across different like styles. Generally, what'll happen is I'll find an artist I really like, I'll listen to a lot of their music, and then I'll go see them live, right? And then, like, in the afterglow, I'll still listen to them until I find the next artist, right? And then there's a couple of artists that kind of persist a little bit, where it's like I'll keep going back to them. For me, Death's Dynamic Shroud was that. Tipper was that for me. Um, Giant Claw, I mean, he's part of Death's Dynamic Shroud, but he's a lot harder to see because he doesn't tour as much. Um, all of those artists are kind of ones that kind of stick around beyond that cadence, right? Underscores is really, I really like Underscores because I don't really listen. This is gonna, how do I articulate this? Um, because I've spent a good chunk of my life listening to and focusing mostly on instrumental music, I think that's kind of stopped me from really appreciating good songwriting, right? That's not to say like up until now I didn't ever listen to musicians that wrote lyrics or sang in their songs, right? I think I just didn't place as much importance on it, right? If I listen to a song, I'm immediately going to gravitate towards the beat. I'm going to gravitate towards the instrumentation. I'll even gravitate towards the way that the words flow and the melody that the words have as opposed to what's actually being sung, because I feel like the way the song makes me feel is just a touch more important than what the artist is physically saying, right? Um, I grew up I grew up as a classically trained musician, so played so much classical music through like middle school, high school, college. I listened to a lot of progressive rock, which has like these long 20-minute plus like jam sessions inside them. I got really into electronic music and like EDM and stuff with like pounding beats and rave mechanics and all that, right? So all that to say is that I've been very much excited and interested to hear what a musician can do without physically telling the audience how to feel, right? Like, how do you write a song in such a way that evokes an emotion in your listener without telling them what the emotion is, right? That fascinates me so much, right? And some of my favorite musical experiences are literally just like, I don't know, diving in and imagining what it is that the artists are trying to convey. And usually the title is a good hint at that, right? Because the title is usually an indicator of like, here's what the song is about, or here's how it makes me feel. Um, but yeah, that's that's kind of what I gravitate towards. I Underscores is a little bit different in this regard. I think one because at least the album that I've been listening to, Wall Socket, is very jam packed with different interpretations. Like it's clear. So first off, if none of you have listened to Underscores, I've started playing like pretty much one of her songs at the start of every stream because I love it so much. Um, at least with the Wall Socket album, she did every instrument herself. Like she recorded everything herself. She did all the guitars, she did all the synth work, she did all the vocals, except for a couple of the guest artists that she brought on, right? Gabby Start, Hen House, Jane Remover. They all obviously contributed their own songwriting and their own vocal work, but April Underscores really did a bulk of like the recording of the album. And it's just like the quality's fantastic. I mean, the mixing is fantastic. Like it's very clear that she's definitely got the beats side of it down, right? But the songwriting is really well done too. Like it's there is like a lore behind the album that I didn't really obviously, right. I didn't discover Wall Socket until long after the album came out. There's a lot of lore and there's a lot of like supporting videos and like stories kind of about the characters in Wall Socket and like how each song is supposed to be like one of three girls' perspectives in the story. But each song also like from what I understand is a different facet of like April's experience growing up like as trans and like discovering herself and like forming a relationship with herself around that. And I don't know, there's something very I love stories like that. Like I this is gonna sound maybe a little silly, maybe not, but I will say that I think one of the things that made me realize that I was non-binary was the fact that I was so much more interested to hear what LGBTQ musicians had to say in their songs as opposed to just cis straight people, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like someone who is, for lack of a better phrase, right, at war with themselves or discovering themselves or going back through certain situations with like a new certain situations in their past with like a new mature wise eye, right, that is infinitely more interesting than like something that's supposed to appeal, I think, to like everyone, right? So, and that's not to say that it doesn't relate, because I think so many people, even those who don't like who aren't LGBTQ, probably have had situations in their life where they weren't comfortable in their own skin or they discovered something about themselves like later on in life, right? I think that is a universal experience, but I am very um I was enraptured with how April discusses these experiences, and all of that to say, Wall Socket has been on repeat for weeks and weeks now for me. I think this isn't just an obsession, right? I think this is probably one of my favorite records of all time now, which I really wasn't expecting. Um, okay, you've heard me ramble on long enough. Let's go ahead and get into this. Go focus with your avatar. The first part of it is going to be character creation, so we can kind of sit down and do that together, huh? Go ahead and stop the music here too. Switch over to the gaming. I did ask, but how was your all's uh, New Year's or holidays or celebration or time off if you ended up taking any? I hope you all had a good couple of weeks here while I've been gone. Um, I don't know. I always like to hope that people around this time of year at least have a little bit of peace and a little bit of time to themselves. I know that the reality is there's a lot of people who are working through these holidays. I'm incredibly grateful that I'm able to take the time off. Um, but I do hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all have a decent start to your new year here. I guess one more thing before I go ahead and get started, I'll just go ahead and drop my Discord here. I do have a Discord server if y'all would like to chill, would like to shoot the shit, share some memes, or catch up with all things rad. Consider stopping on by. We'd love to have you there. A good start to my new year is kickstarting my love for Project Zomboid. Hell yeah. Yeah, because they had the unstable multiplayer update, which I am interested in playing at some point. Gotta find some time to set that up. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I saw you playing a little bit of it the other day. I've been alive for a month and 1 week so far. Holy shit! Good job. That's awesome. I think the longest I've lasted was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. My audio is not coming through. Let's. There we go. How is our audio? Check, 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 check. Okay, I'm gonna keep the audio here. Let me know if it's too quiet or... I don't think it's gonna be too loud, but... Create your avatar. Of course it's gonna be rad. Okay, so my goal is gonna be to create... I don't know what the customization on this looks like, but I'm gonna try to create someone that looks as close to rad as possible. This model specifically, of course. The skin's already pretty bright. Not red. Like, I don't want to make myself, like, pasty, but at the same time... Ooh. Yeah. I don't think that really changed much. Okay, well, that's the skin. DLC avatar. Wonder if you could like make your own model in like some other program. All right. Let's see, which hair would be the best? I like how this hair is considered short. That is not short hair at all. How about... No. No. It's a little bit closer. That's pretty thick, though. That's a bit closer to my actual hair, actually. I guess I could make it like kind of a fusion, too. I think I'll go ahead with this one for now. Don't know if it's gonna let me do highlights later or not. That's the only thing. Whoa. That's wild. Zomboid with me for at least one day a week would be cool. I might be able to commit to that. It would most likely be on the weekend for a little bit if that works for you. Yeah, we can discuss it more offline. That does sound nice if I can work it. Though, yeah, I would be interested in that. Okay. I do want to have the highlights, so what I'll probably do is... Just an idea, though. I'm flexible. Awesome. That's kind of neat. Okay. Let's do the eyes. There we go. Make it a bit easier for me as well. This kind of look like angry eyes, though. They don't need to be angry. I'll stick with that for now. Sorry, I just realized there were all these others. These other options. What's the star do? Oh, you can put stars in your hair? That's kind of neat. Iris. You know what? I feel like my pupil should be visible. Can I not move the light itself? Whoa! Oh, okay, so that's if I want them to be two separate colors. Okay, so this one's gonna end up being a bit more of like a lighter eye. Okay, I'm tempted to just use this one so you can actually see my pupil. Sorry, I'm trying to see my own eye here. Okay, it's just like a black blob. Whoa! What? Oh, shit! Wait, that's actually really cool. Wait. Oh, is this how I cheat to get my eyes two different colors? Oh, but then I don't have a pupil no more. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, the only thing is I can't really change the size of that eye. Okay, you know what? What if I do the opposite? What if I actually make that purple? No, I'm not a big fan of that. Let me go back to, that. Let's make that purple. Make you blue. Okay. I guess that works. Okay, and then eyelashes. Do I have lashes? Do I have lashes? Chat. Where are my lashes? Yes! They're right there. You see them? See my lashes? I got a lot of lashes. Mostly on the top part of the eye. I don't think I had any below. Hell yeah. I'll go ahead and make them thick like black too. Okay. Maybe a little. There we go. Huh? do wish I could play around with the pupil a little bit more. Like, if they had a way of making, like, this not quite as gray, would be ideal. I don't dislike how that looks, though, honestly. Yeah. I'll stick with that for now. Eyebrows. My eyebrows are thin. Something like that. Vertical positioning. So that's the neutral spot. Make them like right there. I guess I should have... Here, can I go back to the hair and... Oh, I'm posing. So I have to go back into my hair to figure out what my saturation settings were. Okay, middle and then slightly up. Okay, cool. Middle and then slightly up. Yeah, look at that. Okay. That works. Mouth. Alright, look straight ahead. Thank you. That's kind of cute. Start with a smile for now. Regular teeth is fine. Ooh, there we go. Okay, now we start getting into the makeup. It's pretty broadly applied over my face. And it is a gray color. Chibi Rad! Kinda, yeah! Welcome on in, Cap. Good to see you. Yeah, let me go ahead and give you a shout out, actually. Yeah, I'm trying out this, Go focus with your avatar. My sister ended up getting it for me as part of a Christmas present, so I was thinking of doing possibly some more co-working streams. Want to give this one a try. I don't really like what's happening on the edges of that eye there. Ooh. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah, it is. It is a very nice gift. It was very kind of her. Because I had seen other people using this app for a while and thought it looked really nice. I hadn't really done like co-working streams before, but honestly, I might do more of those because I have like a couple, like just some small projects that I want to do and figured it might be nice to have people gathered. My sister has the best vibes. The Portal stream with them was so fun. Thank you for saying that. I'm sure she'd love hearing you say that. I'll let her know. I'll let her know you said that. It was a lot of fun playing with her. That is the first time we've played together. We played a game like just the two of us together in a long time. So it brought back, for me, it brought back a lot of really good memories. And it's like, it's tough coordinating things with someone who lives like in a different time zone, you know, especially someone that you don't really see that often anymore. It was very nice for us to be able to play together, and I want to do more streams like that with her. Hell yeah, I haven't done that with my siblings in a while either. Yeah. No, she mentioned that she started streaming, I think she mentioned that to me, like, either late November. Yeah, I think it was late November, where she said, by the way, I started streaming. I'm like, oh, you have? She's like, we should totally stream a game sometime. Like, that sounds great. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the best as far as, like... We'll start with that. I don't really have cheeks, but honestly, it might not be bad for me to have, like, a light bag under my eyes. Might be a little much, but I'll keep that for now. Lips. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think it's because I have it on low resolution right now. I don't know about those lips. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it like this for now, with the hope that I'm gonna be able to get it to look nicer in the future. That this is probably what my first attempt at using lipstick would actually look like. No facial hair, please. No, thank you. No, thank you. Brad stash. Orf stash. No, thank you. I have the opposite of a beard now. Alright. I'm gonna start with the glasses and the head. Is it gonna let me recolor the hat? Okay, it will. Nice. It's like a fucking big fedora. There we go, bring back the wizard hat. I guess I could always go with the beanie or something like that. Ooh, cat. Are those cat ear? Wait, are those like? Okay, it's just like a headpiece. Have you ever seen those cat ear headphones? That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, like that. What am I even changing the color of? No fucking clue. The accent wear ones. Yeah, if it's what I'm thinking of, exactly. Oh god, it literally is. It literally, it's the spitting image of the accent wear headsets. That's really awesome. Oh, that changes the speaker color. Okay. Those blew up on Tumblr back in the day. I 100% believe that. When I was in college, one of my friends bought... I'm not going to get the product name right. I apologize in advance. It was like, it was cat ears, like a cat ear headband, but it had some very light, like, brainwave reading on it. So it's like your brainwaves, literally controlled how fast the ears were twitching. So if you were like really, the idea was like if you were really excited about something, the ears were just gonna go the fuck off. No, it was really cool. So like we were at a party and like one girl put it on and we started naming like celebrities, and whatever like celebrities were the ones she was attracted to, her ears would start twitching. It was really funny and cute. I'll just stick with the... I'll do this one. I have beanies like this one. Glasses. Hell yeah. The only thing is it covers my eyes completely, which I don't know if I want to do. Do I want it to cover my eyes? Whoa. What is that? That's like an eye frame, not like a glasses frame. Huh. Interesting. Guess I can stick with the gold glasses for now. This model is probably going to be a bit of a fusion of me IRL and my current model. Okay, let's start getting into those. That is a cool ass top. I see the vision. I'm probably not going to be able to do a corset with this model, but that's okay. Oh! Maybe I can. Oh, sleeve, don't stick through the jacket. Breaking my heart. Oh, and that's the exact shirt I want too, but I don't know if I like that sleeve. That might be... I think I can get away with that. Wait. Oh, no, that's it. That's it. It's more kind of like a doctor's coat, but... Hell yeah. The pants are gonna be a little wacky. Really? That's actually already pretty close. I am shocked. Yo, I'm literally shocked. That is pretty close. That's pretty damn fucking close. God, I wish I could make it like a little bit more saturated. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Let's go back to my shirt because I realized I didn't make that gray. Oh, it's not gonna let me change its color. Actually, I could change this one's color. Well, let me not block what's actually on the screen here. Oh! Oh, it's peeking though. Is peeking. Maybe I should just not care. Just go with whatever looks the best and gets me closest to what I want to be. There's like a hint of blue. Is that blue? Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. We got ads going. Purple? Purple. Definitely purple. Oh, the thing is, I don't like how the jacket is just jutting out like that. Oh, shoot! Sorry, I fucked it all up. Wait, I can reset. Oh no, wait, Control-C, that's what it is. Pay no attention to the nude rat on screen. That was definitely not against TOS. I do have to fix my... Oh, duh. Oh, I guess I screwed up the pants. I have to do that again. That's alright. Do I want that shirt, though? Oh, way better. And I did figure out that this shirt, the little bit of color that actually made it work was like purple. There we go. Alright, back to the pants. Yes, thank you, Sari. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry, I was so into character creation I didn't even realize we were approaching a commercial. But we are back. And I kind of messed myself up a little bit, so I'm now backtracking. That's already... Let's do that. Okay, we're not gonna go to this option because that's what led me astray. Back to my beautiful face. Socks. I don't think my socks are actually visible at all. Woof. Just stuff some leg warmers down under my pants. I'll just make them black, I guess. I don't know. Give me boots. Where's my big old goth boots? Oh no. Those are the boots I want, but they're too thin. Oh yeah, look at that. Stop moving! Oh! Hell yeah! Okay, that's perfect. No notes. It's a big boot. Not quite as tall as my boots. But actually, that is pretty damn close. Even the buckle is like spot on. I was gonna say, if it was going all up and down the boot and they were slightly taller, it'd be perfect, but this will work. Alright, we're already making some pretty good progress on this model here. Do I want... What bag is that? Oh, jeez. I can have a bag with 9s everywhere. That's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. None of these sliders do anything. I'll keep that for now. Ooh. I don't really have anything on my ears. Yeah, nothing on my ears. But... okay, well, we're definitely gonna do a scarf. Ooh. Hell yeah. I don't know why it's... I guess... oh, that's kind of neat. A nice deep purple color. I do want a necklace. Okay, that color changes the chain. I don't know what the 9 is. I don't know what the significance of the 9 is. Oh! It's a G. Because the game is called Go. It's actually not too bad. Too bad I can't make this 2 colors, though. That'll work. I don't like how it's like threaded into the scarf, but at this point I'm realizing I kind of have to settle for what my limitations are in this game. That does look pretty cool, though. Watch. Bracelet. Nail. Well, my hands really aren't visible right now. Go ahead and give myself some black nail polish, which is my normal color nowadays. Not today, though. I painted my nails for New Year's, so my wife took me out to like her discount nail salon. Well, not really nail salon, but like nail polish supply close by. So I got a lot of like really cheap nail polish. That's pretty cool. So I got like a really deep purple kind of base and then put like a sparkly black over it on some of my nails, and then this like blue and gold glitter on the other nail. So it's kind of like a bright, sparkly, like New Year style nail. I like it. They've held up well too. I was thinking about doing them yesterday, but didn't get around to it, so I'll probably just do them again sometime this week. He is concealing his nails. Oh, I set it back to done, that's why. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and I could put gloves on anyway if I wanted to. I'll go ahead and leave the gloves on. I don't want gloves while I'm working. Could have a tail go right through my guitar case. Here, I think I don't need to be zoomed in anymore. I'll go back to... There we go. Overhead. Wait, that's amazing. Oh. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm really liking it. I think this is great. Oh, I am so tempted to just keep going this direction. Let me... What does the halo look like with the witch hat? Let's try it. I'm also going to make sure my necklace are the same color as well. Okay. Glasses too. That's actually kind of neat. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the guitar kit. There we go. I was hoping it would go under, so it'd be the stars. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's not like a way to move it under. Let me check out some of the other hats, though. Honestly, that's probably the simplest one. Does look cool how the hat comes out of the center of it. It does, yeah. Like, I'm not too... Like, I do kind of like that. I'm considering keeping it like this, honestly. Kind of like a big emblem. There was... Let me try... There's one more accessory that I wanted to try. What is that? Okay, yeah, that's... Huh. Ooh. You like that one? I think I might stick with this one. Like, I think, like, visually, from a visual perspective, I think this one is more... It makes more of a statement, but I think this one just goes with the hat more. So I'm tempted to keep it like this. Waste. Ooh. Ooh. Is that too much? I like them both, but different vibes, yeah. Ooh. The main reason why I'm thinking about that is because, I do have wings technically on the back of my model. But they're like sewn into the fabric and not like actual wings. Ooh. That might be too much. I mean, I guess the point of it is just to have something that looks like cool. Because honestly, I mean, this definitely reads rad, in my opinion. I mean, this is... I feel like I got really damn close to what my model looks like on this. It screams rad. I'll go ahead and leave the wings off, only because I don't canonically have wings. Maybe in the future, if I ever sprout wings, I'll go ahead and come back and add it. But I think this looks good so far. Yeah, I like this. I'll keep this. I think that's it, y'all. I think I've run out of things to add. Okay. Choose a room to spend time with your avatar. Yeah, wings will kind of mess with the silhouette, I think. I really like how it is. I'm gonna get a picture of it when I'm done with the stream so I can share it everywhere. This was time well spent. Hell yeah. Oh, my wife would love this room. All the cat stuff and all the pink stuff. The GE Gamer room. Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth pretty quickly here. Creative? Wait, I can make my own space. Y'all, we're making our own space. Apparently you can. Ooh. I'm kind of tempted to do that one. Because I think the dark vibes are a bit cozier. Congratulations, you're one of the lucky few chosen for the Total Planetary Planning Early Access Program. Soon a creature will arrive to monitor your focus. Wait a minute. What we know about it. It will grow in real time, it will evolve based on your focus, it will depart after 9 days and be replaced by a successor. Don't worry, just keep working or studying as usual. May Earth ascend to the next dimension. What is the lore of this game? I actually don't know. This gets work with your avatar in Kuroda 42. During its 9-day cycle, Kuroda 42 grows into various forms. Try changing the time of day or weather and make use of timers and to-do lists. Create your unique room by arranging various items. Add images, gifs, live feeds to G-marked items. Ooh. Nice. Camera movement. I... Just fucking sleeping on the floor. We got co-working to do, bud. Okay, well, I'm going to start with... I guess I'll start with a desk. Yeah. Ah. Hell yeah. There's online multiplayer. Oh, wait, so you can study with friends? Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Uh... I'm gonna stack all my chairs together. No joke, my wife actually has this chair. Like, with the pillows and everything. It's very comfy. She is a real gamer. She is far more of a gamer. Well, she was. I think I'm at the point now where I'm playing more games than she is now. But when we first met, she was definitely the bigger gamer of the two of us. Here we go. Actually, I wanna reverse that. I actually want to put. I'm actually gonna make. I'm actually gonna put the desk over here. That way I can look out the window. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Actually, I like the idea of having like a little studio behind me. Uh, are there like piano keyboards? I like the letters. Okay, found it. Oh, and there's a turntable. Alright, y'all are cooked. Um, actually, I'll probably just put that. We are so fucking back. I think I'll make a separate station for this. Room name. How do I modify the... Oh, I don't want to discard. Okay, I think I know what I can do here. I can put keyboard right there. Oh, I guess it needs me to move this off first. There we go. Need a little stand for the speakers. They allow me to do stands on this. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna get... Oh, I don't need two of them, just one will suffice. This is actually pretty flexible. I was trying to find programs earlier that would, like, do, like, room layouts and stuff. So that I can think through what a studio would kind of look like for Rad. I was about to say, because right now, like, my actual, like, IRL desk does have a DJ controller as a computer. It doesn't have a keyboard. The computer is The keyboard is put away because there's not enough room for a full keyboard. Amp is kind of cool. There should just be a little... stand. I mean, I guess if there's not a stand, I'll just... I guess I could just put the speakers on top. I do actually have Yamaha HS8s, which I assume is what these speakers are modified or modeled after. I have those right next to my desk right now. It's really cool how simple yet deep it is, because a lot of stuff is like, oh, OMG, I have that. Exactly, right? Like, I think the whole point of this game is that you're supposed to, like, feel immersed in it, so that it kind of can help you, like, study and focus and stuff. I do appreciate that they're spending a lot of time, like, fleshing out kind of the customization here. Like, the name of the game here is coziness, right? They definitely want people to feel comfortable enough here to spend a lot of time in it, which I appreciate. Oh, we're definitely going to have to get back into this section. Drawing. Ooh. They really want you to love the space. Exactly. And they're doing a pretty good job of making me enjoy it. I like the process, at least. Not exactly what I was going for, but that is pretty cool. I just want, like, a thin... No, not that either. It's closer. Lights. They don't just have, like, a shelf. Like a tall, thin shelf. Nope. Is that Monstera? It's a good plant. Vending machines. Okay. So, I'm probably going to have to keep these speakers as is. Which is fine. Headphones. Too big. Oh. Oh. It's kind of cool. Hmm. That's kind of cute. Do that for like face capture and stuff. I guess just for PC, I'll go ahead and do that. This is not too dissimilar for what my space currently looks like. uh no, I'm gonna go ahead and actually. Sorry, y'all. I just realized there's been a pretty big gap of sound here. I actually want to put on some music in the background. Yeah, I don't usually mind the silence either. I'd appreciate a little bit of movement while I kind of think through the next part of arranging the furniture here. Uh, there you go. Let me know if it does get too loud though, because I don't want it to take away from the vibe here. I think what I'll actually do is make a little studio, kind of a nook right here that I can use with keyboard and Actually, I think I like. Oh, I know what I could do. There we go. So now I got like a little nook for like production and music making. Could probably even add like a little guitar to this corner as well. Truly a dream of mine is to have little stations for different hobbies in an office like this. Yeah, exactly. Like I love like the organizational aspect of it all, just being able to kind of put it all together in the same space, but each I don't know. Is that what feng shui is? Just like everything is kind of like arranged in a way that has purpose and adds to the overall like kind of feel and utility of the room. No, I've definitely thought a little bit about how I would want to kind of station all of these, right? Like kind of have a section where I could just do general like work and be able to look out the window while doing it. Like the window is very important to me, right? Because I want to be able to like when I take my eyes off the screen, I want to have something nice that I can look at while doing it. Natural light, very very important. Um, you need a way to shut it out with blackout curtains. Yeah. So like if it's too distracting, you can shut it out as needed. How big are these speakers? Okay. Let's go ahead and make these speakers white. Stratocaster. Is this a base? That's a base. Sweet. Real. I assume that's an interface. Yeah. And then gotta have a couple effects pedals. Where'd it go? Ah! Just fucking put a fucking jukebox in my room. Oh my gosh. Do I want an acoustic guitar as well? Do I just want to fill guitar? Just fill the section with guitars. So baby. I really want to like hang the guitars on the wall, and I'm kind of concerned that the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to put shelves on the wall and put them on top of the shelves. Well, in this room I would. I don't I don't IRL, but I think this room kind of calls for it. Hell yeah. Let's try it. Oh, I can make it work. I don't know if it'll look good, but I can make it work. I mean, it's hanging. Kinda works. A little bit. Can I make that look a little prettier? Oh, but it disappears into the wall. Okay. Okay. I know how to fix this. You know what? I I I, I don't dislike it. It does look a little awkward in my opinion, but I might be able to live with it. Okay, I'm glad you like it, Cap. It's jank for sure. Yep. Oh, come back. I'll keep it there for now. And then we'll get one more. For our acoustic friend here. Okay, I am absolutely going to decorate these walls too, and one of the things I want to do is put a record player and kind of like a vinyl little setup. I didn't even make a bed or anything. Is this just an office? I guess it could just be an office. Oh, those are coasters. Oh, those are barkers. Don't have a lot of lights in here. Hell yeah. Dude, I just got one for Christmas and I already love it. Oh, did you? Nice. Wait, what did you get for Christmas? I realize it's been a bit since I looked at chat. Record player, light. Record player, hell yeah. That's awesome. I love listening to vinyl records. What was the have you already started using it? What's the first album you played on it? There we go. Let's go with that color. Star said first, then novelists. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I love my record player. Oh, almost let it lapse into another ad. Um, I I started collecting a lot more vinyl a little while ago, so there's like a stack of vinyl that I still haven't actually listened to yet that I'll eventually get around to putting on. But there's just something about spending like either a Saturday morning or like a Saturday evening, just like I don't know. For me, it's in my main room, so I'll just chill on the couch, cuddle with cats, and just put on a vinyl. Super nice. Oh my gosh, though, and some like as far as I understand, there's like a separate mixing and maybe not mixing, but there's a separate mastering process for vinyl just because of like how just because of like the limitations of like how the music actually gets embedded onto the material. So like you wouldn't master it the same way that you would like something for digital play, you know. Um so because of that, some of the musicians I listen to will create like very specific cuts of their music for vinyl, and it's like a completely different listening experience than if you're just wearing it with headphones. The best example I can give of this is Tipper, who if yeah, I've talked about him a lot in the past, but he is a very talented producer. And first off, like he's electronic. Like he did a lot of stuff early on in like surround sound kind of like mixing and stuff. One fun fact I like to say, I don't know if you've ever watched Criminal Minds or anything like that, but in the first season there was this really creepy music box song that would play a lot. That was him, Illaby by Tipper. But he started going in kind of like a more psychedelic and trippy direction to the point where his live shows would have usually like really trippy visuals, and he would be like scratching and he would be scratching vinyl during those concerts. But all of that to say is when he makes records, they are some of the most beautifully mixed pieces of music I've ever heard. In the sense, just like everything pops, everything kind of just like meshes super well together. Like it's just, the experiencing of listening to it on a a vinyl record player is so different. There's two albums in particular I think that it works really well on. Forward Escape, which is his most well-known record, I think in this day and age. Really good. Fun fact: the original run of that vinyl was limited edition, and he was mostly using it to raise funds for heart surgery. So there's like I think 200 copies of that record, and those records for a while would go well over $1,000 because again it was a limited run and they were super duper high quality records. You don't know how tempted I was to get on that. He eventually did announce a second run that was like unlimited pressings, so now I have my own copy of the second run, so I didn't have to pay $1,000 for that, thankfully. And then the other one is Broken Soul Jamboree, which is just really good. And the cool thing about that record is he actually mentioned that it's technically a slightly different mix as well. So he's added like more effects and kind of like I don't really want to call them remixes because I think when people hear the word remix, they think, oh, it's like a completely new breakdown of the song. Like it's the same song, he's just added more layers to it, and he's made it sound like slightly different. But yeah, good shit. Uh, it's now an ogre because it has layers. Exactly. He's very prolific in the ogre step community. Oh, we got an ad starting. Sorry, I'll almost let this almost let it progress right into an ad again. Feel free to get up, do some stretches, get some water. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Meanwhile, I've got to figure out how to put vinyl on this. There we go. An accurate depiction of my vinyl collection. That's a joke. I don't have quite this much vinyl yet. I will get there someday, though. It's filled to the brim with vinyl. I did need to get. I have like those I have vinyl crates. That I think I got them from Target a while back. They're just like these long wooden crates. Oh, fun fact. Milk crates are so vinyl records. I think are supposed to be generally like about 12 by 12 inches. Um, they actually make milk crates slightly smaller than that because people used to steal milk crates a lot to use to carry vinyl. So now most milk crates you buy nowadays will just be too small to put vinyl in. Ask me how I know that. Yep, it is unfortunate, but such is life. I like the idea of just having like a couple of like records just kind of scattered around. I don't know if that's gonna render well. I'll have the one that's on deck. So I could do like posters and shit here, I guess. You love like a coffee table book, something that's kind of there, but it has a purpose. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of hangs around. Ooh, okay. I already have ideas for how we can use these. Comfy clutter, exactly. Looks like I put like a tour poster or something there. Whoa. I don't even know what I would put in that poster. Actually, that's too big. Hmm. I guess I could put some plants up. Oh, that's a CD wall shelf. Well, I'm sorry to say, I'm not putting CDs there. Oh, I guess I could put them on here, though. Palm tree. There we go. Uh... There we go. I want a cat in my room. Um... Where could I put the cat? Better idea. This is actually a place my cat would sleep if he had the opportunity. It's a long-ass shelf. Hmm. I prefer if it jutted out more. What is this? Oh! Oh, those are cabinets that hang from the ceiling. Got it. It's like, what do I keep trying to place? Okay, none of these shelves are really that big, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stuff cat in the window. There you go. He looks happy, right? I don't know if I'll keep the plant. I'll keep the plants there for now. I don't know if they'll be permanently there. Okay. I think I'm mostly done decorating for now. Okay. Let's see. I'll do some incense. Dude, I'm pretty happy with how it looks, you know? Got some wall records that I could do. Hmm. Is me. Okay. Uh, I didn't really look over food that much. I like the wine. Coffee there. There was a coaster as well on one of these. Yep. Fruits I don't need. A cake. Wait a minute. Pancakes? What? Wait. Okay, I'm keeping that. Um, fucking stack of pancakes just on my vinyl area. Okay. Uh, can I name my room, please? Will you let me name it? No, did stream die? Hello? Hey, am I back? I don't think stream died. Doesn't say I dropped frames or nothing. Okay. I think I'm okay. I got a mysterious egg. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and update some of these things. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start looking up some images that I can put here. Slap and clap and touch your toes. And then... Okay. Exploding orb, I know, right? It's kind of there. Hmm. Can I just save this as a GIF image? Oh, it didn't like that. Let's see. Uh, WebP is a little annoying. I have to convert it from a WebP to a different format. Okay, let's try that. Oh! Okay, well it did it. Yeah, I got a fucking wall socket on there. There we go. That's what we're listening to today. Okay, so now I know what I need to do for the rest of the images then. Okay. And I might not necessarily fill up everything today, but I'll at least get some of it done. Love this feature, being able to import your own stuff is wicked. Yeah, I mean, it really adds to the customization aspect. Okay. Ah! Won't even let me rotate it. I was trying to figure out if there was a way to cheat it, but I don't. Wait a minute. I think I might know of a way. I'm gonna be very shocked that this works. Uh-oh. Am I dropping frames? It worked! Hell yeah. Okay. Excellent. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Ooh. You can display OBS or webcam video on an item. Okay, well I just see camera options right now, which I don't really want to do. Okay. Alright, where's my boy? Wait, why are you on the floor? Get up! You can't sleep there. No, I don't need to edit you. Get up! There we go. My internet is crapping out, I think, so sorry if I'm probably replying late. It is no problem at all. I just realized my internet was a little bit funky as well. That's pretty neat. I know. I am very happy with how this turned out. Oh! Sitting in the chair like, yeah, for real? That one gif of the cat, like, rapidly typing on the computer. That's me right now. Cool. I like this a lot, actually. You know, I'll go ahead and find some additional backgrounds that I can use. Adding this to your Steam wishlist? Hell yeah. It's very... I'm having a good time. I hope you all are having a good time watching this, because I'm having a good time doing it. It's super cozy. I don't really know the dimensions on this PC, and I wish I did. There we go. Got virtual DJ up and running there. I wonder, there's gotta be a way to set up, like, multiple cameras and stuff. Oh wait, Warudo cam. I guess that's my answer. Warudo has that capability. I know Vignon has that capability, though. Uh-oh. What's going on with the egg? Yep. I got Mamekudo. I played 1 hour. I completed 0 to do items. I used the timer for 0 hours. I poked Kuroda 42 one time, edited my room, and edited my avatar. Yeah, I didn't accomplish much. Oh, look at this little baby. I'm very curious to see how this is going to look in the phone. I kind of dig it. That's goofy. I just found a graphic of, like, some face capture. Yeah. God, this image is so de-resed. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna keep that, but I'll keep it for now. Wow, it's already 10:30. Cool. I'm definitely gonna have to come up with an excuse to play this game more so we can do like some actual co-working streams together. I think I actually want to... Can I put a U there? That's so stupid. I like that a lot. Well, I could put like a real thing on this computer. Actually, how quickly can I get this set up? Wait a minute. Gaming. Hell yeah. Oh, that is trippy. That's amazing because you can look into that and see a stream within a stream within a stream. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Um, the dimensions don't exactly quite work out because we're cutting off a little bit at the bottom, but honestly, that's pretty legit. I like that a lot. Good speak. That is pretty cool, though. Did I ever make a GIF of my background? I thought I did at one point. I could do that real quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Blender video that I made and just make that a GIF image so that I can have that looping on the screen. Where did I save it? I put it in Stream Elements. Where did I put you? No, it should have been in that directory. Oh, that's right. It's looking for an image file. Whoa. I just... Oh, okay, never mind. I went back to studio mode for some reason. There we go. Import media. Stream elements. Planet BG. Export as... Oh, videos 15 seconds or less. Alright, I can do that. GIF. Planet BG. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of neat. Only thing is what to put on the wall. Not that I really need to have an answer right now, but... guess I can think about that for later. That's so good. I don't know if I'm going to change that. I might just leave that as is. There we go. Tipper Tour poster. That'll work. Okay, I think I filled every screen in this room. Ooh, there we go. Love a dark wall, but also love a brick wall. Yeah, they both have their uses. I appreciate both of them. I kind of want a carpet feel. I can't tell if this is carpet or not. That looks like wood. Oh, I guess. No, okay, there aren't any rugs. It's fine. Hmm. Yeah, because I don't really want a tile. Wood I might be okay with. Whoa, what are you doing on there, bud? Dropped a smartphone stand down there. Brad cooking up some fire in this room. Hell yeah. This is like super relaxing for me. I like how I can change the color of the cat. Okay. It is uncanny. It's a spitting image of me. Actually, I want to get a nice photo of me kind of just at my desk. Can I, like, just pose myself, like, just sitting and... It's me sleeping. Ha! Just whip out a guitar. What are you holding? Why are you holding a stick through everything? That's cute. I might actually move this light out of the way. Move the light out of the way so that I can take a picture from that angle. I don't need a light. It's really neat. Okay, you know what? I like that. Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. Here, I'll go ahead and pull it up here. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm gonna share this. I got my little studio set up and everything. I wanted to get like at least the vinyl stuff in the background, the keyboard on the side, some of the guitars on the wall. I got the cat in the corner, which is pretty nice. Gandalf really sells it. He does. Yeah, I like this. This was a very this was a very fun use of my time, I think. Okay. With that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, y'all. This has been a really fun stream. I hope you enjoyed yourselves here. Um, Appreciate y'all spending some time with me. First stream of the year. I'll be back again on Wednesday, and I'd like to do more stuff like this, you know, just kind of chill off the cuff. stuff. I appreciate being able to do a little bit more just chatting streams. I know I can kind of get lost in games, but I do enjoy whenever people make time to stop by, say hi, kind of hang around a little bit. So I kind of want to lean more into that, but also, like, I don't know, use it as a time for all of us to kind of hang out, share what you're working on, get stuff done. Yeah, the vibes were great. Yeah, I appreciate that, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, Cap. I always appreciate you chilling in chat with me. Thanks for the stream, no problem at all. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, y'all. Thank you so much for dropping by. We'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye-bye.